Oh shit.
Well, I'm gonna be petty. Somebody camped down as soon as we started. So
Petty as hell.
on my mama.
Oh my mama.
But I still appreciate her for being here, anyways.
Yeah, I appreciate both of y'all ladies for coming in today, man.
No problem.
No matter when, I just wanted to have my petty moment. Nice to meet you, Lily.
Nice to meet you too, sir.
You know what I mean? Damn, I do got sir in my name.
Not that you forgot you had sir in the beginning of your name.
You know, because I'm a different.
You like, damn, I'm not that old. Like, goddamn.
Yeah, no, I'm different on the app. You feel me? So
yeah,
yeah. So that's why
How
I was
old are
tripping.
you anyway?
I'm 26.
You are nah, you ain't
young.
26.
Young.
What?
Wait, what?
I'm
12.
older than you. Ain't no way.
Yeah.
You look older than me. No disrespect to you, bro. You
Nah, I don't.
Okay.
It's genetics.
Oh man. Hey, what's good, John Ingram?
I don't look that old in person, honestly.
No, he don't.
Oh, so the camera makes you look older?
I ain't never heard that one before.
Hey, John, how are you?
And really, if I shave my facial hair and shit.
Yes, facial hair do make y'all look older.
That's the only reason why. And I actually take that as a compliment. So I kind of like, I want to look older. Like I don't
know if you want to look that much older, but okay.
I'm not old. Like how old did you think I am? I don't even
Lily, how old did you think he was?
Dang it.
Oh, wow. Let me see. Oof.
I thought you was like 38, 39.
That part, Jesus.
Damn.
Jesus. Wow. I didn't want to say it. Someone said it.
Wow.
I was going to be nicer to you and say 31, 32. But she jumped straight to 40, close to 40. Like, God damn.
That's weird.
Yeah, she accelerated like a motherfucker. That's crazy.
Like when I first met you, I thought you was older.
I'm not the one cam down with the forehead out.
and not too much
with the forehead.
I mean, if you gonna say somebody look old, and then you got a forehead, I mean, hey,
not a forehead.
I'm talking about.
I got a beautiful young forehead.
I'm talking about. I'm about to make a
young, beautiful forehead.
I'm gonna make a plate real quick of some food, and I'm gonna lay it on your forehead.
Fuck it.
Oh. Hey yo,
just mature. Let's say that.
Just mature. Let's say that facts. Hey yo,
he said move on.
How y'all doing?
Exactly. Appreciate you.
Let me go on and get
just
right.
Mature, let's say that. Ooh,
look, before we start viewers, I apologize. Y'all know sometimes the Black Journal can get a little chaotic. It's okay, but we're gonna start this off the right way and not the wrong way. What's the deal, man? This is episode 19. This is the Black Journal, and we are privileged and very thankful to have two wonderful guests with us today, man.
Facts.
We're gonna get to their introductions in just a second.
Hey y'all.
But y'all know how we do this, man. So we're gonna go on and do it right, or not do it at all. It's the Black Journal. I would say 2/3 or 2/4, but I'm just gonna go on and keep it 1,000 with y'all. It's the two people in the Black Journal because I love keeping my brothers in it. But let's be K Ferris in the building.
What's up, Kiki? How you doing?
K in the building.
Hey, Kiki.
But
do you love me?
Oh wow! That's crazy.
My bad. Sorry. What's going on? Welcome.
But how y'all doing, man? I'm gonna let my brother start it off because y'all know how we get down. I'm gonna let him start it off, of course, and let's get it going, bro, so we can get this thing rolling.
Well, I am the old face warrior.
Don't do that. Bro, I almost spent all of it on my computer, bro. Yo. This nigga said I'm the old face warrior. The bald Mandingo man himself, yeah.
You know what I mean? I was born in 1974. Hey, let me stop playing, man. Hey, let me get serious, man. We would not waste time. You know what I'm saying? My fault. But my name is Sher Malumal. That's why I said what I said. Sir Mally Mal, aka Malcolm X. You feel me? Johnny Ingram dies. My name is Mally Mal. We just coming at you, me and Nation, or the Black Journal, just us two. You know what I'm saying? As a collective. Shout out to everybody in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Type the W's for you guys are the winners, because you guys are in here getting some information that's going to be very valuable. So let's get it going. Down to my bottom right corner.
Oh, okay. Much better. Okay, here we go. What's good, y'all? Y'all already know what it is. It's Sensei Nation Domination, man. So you already know how we coming. You already know how we rocking. I'm not the ball man dingo warrior. I'm the hooded king. We got the ball man dingo warrior and the hooded king, man. You can't go wrong with that, man. And now,
oh no, no, no! What the hell? You tell me you did that on purpose, Jesus.
Oh, come on,
no.
If I could be on camera doing this, I don't even know why you still came down.
I got my reasons I'm eating.
He's still
You
eating.
got a forehead. It's okay. And then she gonna, you see what I'm saying? I hate people.
But while she get herself together, we're gonna go. And I don't want to put her on the spotlight because she doesn't like the spotlight. But we're gonna give Lala the chance to introduce herself.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to say much. You just say,
Hi, I'm Lala.
Hey,
Hi,
Lala.
What's up, Lala?
No,
How you doing?
chilling. I'm
Young
good.
Lala Easy in the building. Old school shit. Now, last but not least,
Below me with the nice
Go to the zombie so I can laugh.
with the light in the forehead shining, we're gonna get
behind the scenes in the
Hey,
trailer.
y'all. My name is Lily. And I'm here, to conversate and, get a good vibe from everybody. Feed off of people's energy. I apologize. I'm eating right now. So you have to excuse me right now. So, and I'm woke up. I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, let's get it. Yeah.
So,
What's the topic, guys?
the topic tonight is change. And
What are we going to change in our communities, man?
Yes, I was gonna allow him to let him talk about it a little more. But I just wanted to say it's change. And this change, trust me, in this podcast, it's gonna be a bunch of different ways we're gonna talk about change. So strap yourself in, put your seatbelt on. She got this big ass burger over here.
It's a chopped cheese sandwich, y'all. First hand.
Excuse me, she has a chopped cheese sandwich over there.
Okay.
Respectfully. But yeah, we're gonna talk about change tonight, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get a reins with Mally Mal, because right now I hear something and I gotta go be a parent for like 2 seconds. But I'll be right back and I'm gonna tune in on my phone so I can listen. I'll be right back.
Do what you gotta do. So I'm taking the reins away.
Become a zombie so I can laugh. I'm weak. Not that he said he could become a zombie so he can laugh.
Because he's dead already.
Not too much. Not too much on John. John. Not too much on John. John is bad. Don't do that. Not too much.
All right. So with this change,
right?
What ways are you talking? Because there's many ways a person could change. You said within the community. So what about change in the community?
So this is where I was gonna get. I wouldn't say it would be controversial or anything like that, but I think this is what needs to be addressed right now.
Hi, baby.
When it comes down to anything, we need to start focusing what we do to ourselves. You know what I mean?
And what aspects?
And what I mean is, a little 16-year-old girl got shot by the police, right? Well, what happened before that, though?
You talking about that? I haven't really been.
So it was two 24-year-olds that were, I think they were part of the same foster home for some reason.
Uh-huh.
They jump on Ma'Khia Bryant, That's
Is
her
this the
name.
one who basically tried to jump somebody and Shorty had a knife outside her own house, and then she got shot in front of her house because the cops was so called scared?
Yes. And a lot of people was mad at the cop. And I'm like, to be honest with you, that's what we're supposed to do, but we got to look back at ourselves. You know who was recording and just looking back and just saying, just screaming like, "What's going on?" Our people, the parents, the. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I heard that there was a lot of people around and shit like that and didn't do nothing.
And didn't stop them before the cops even.
All they want to do is point.
It should have got stopped in the beginning.
Because how can we really blame somebody that's not even our community for something like that? Yeah. Honestly, he's scary. He is not from our community, our side of the world that we come from. There's certain, I'm not making it a race thing, mind you. There's some cops out there that are our race that have never came from our side of the world. So mind you, this is not a race thing. Let's make this very clear. You feel me? But when it comes down to that, we're looking at a quote unquote scary white boy who's a cop that is in a dangerous community. You have a lot of stuff going on, and guess what? Oh, I'm gonna just have my gun ready. What?
I'm not trying to make it a race thing either, but if it was a white person, no offense, they would have been alive still.
Yep.
Facts.
Even because there's so many times that there's a white person, they have guns or knives in their hand and they leave the scene still alive, but yet when it's a black person, they always end up in a worse situation majority of the time.
And what people don't understand is in the state that they lived in, they have a stand your ground law, where if you feel threatened, even at your own residence,
you are okay to shoot and stuff like that. But at the same time, they could have still, if they're that far, because I don't know the distance. I didn't watch nothing. I'm just going off of what I heard. I heard that they was at a distance. She was by her house going back and forth or whatnot. He was a little far back or whatever the case is. If you're that scared and she's not charging at you, why can't you use a taser?
I got it. Hold.
Wait, how far was he from her?
He wasn't. He was in the medium range where if he had the long range tasers that stick onto you and like they kind of reach out to you. It could have been a possible chance whether she got shot or not. All right, cool. Let me just say this before Nation says what he said. All right, cool. If you're gonna pull out your gun, cool. Don't shoot somebody 4 times in the back. That's all.
Okay, but even still, he could have shot her in her leg somewhere else besides major points.
Facts. I'm talking about he got shot in major parts.
17 inches, 17.
Trained officer don't matter.
Trained officer no matter who he was butt naked. He wants to fight. I completely agree. If she wasn't charging at him with the knife, you're not in danger.
Right. No matter if he was butt naked, he went.
I could see if she had a gun, that's different.
Yeah, that would have been different. She had a knife and
she bought the knife for the fight. You bought your gun to a knife fight. You had the upper hand, but at the same way, that could have went somewhere else. You could have shot her in the leg, shot her anywhere else, if you was gonna shoot.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, yeah, we can.
Y'all can.
Yeah.
What?
All
right. Can you see the video?
Now we can. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Okay. There we go.
No, I just did.
More body camera footage was released late this afternoon showing the officer shooting a 16-year-old girl accused of trying to stab people with a knife. Here's Will
I agree, John.
This never should
charge that on
She's 11.
With an alligator, I don't care.
Maya Bryant is understanding.
That's what I'm saying. That's the whole thing. You shouldn't be that scary.
Stop. Policies and procedures need to be in effect. I'm hurt. I want answers.
16-year-old Micaiah was shot and killed by Columbus police yesterday after officers were dispatched to the area when someone called 911, saying they were being physically threatened. Police released more body camera footage today, showing the scene from different perspectives as an officer approached a driveway with a girl in black swinging a knife. The officer, identified today as Nicholas Reardon and who's been on the force since 2019, shouts for her to get down before firing 4 shots.
Under those circumstances, the officer's actions, once again, based on those totality of the circumstances, were reasonable.
Kevin Davis, a 39-year law enforcement veteran that now serves as a court-certified use of force expert, says as he analyzes the body camera footage, he sees just cause for the officer to protect the other woman, and that a taser or other method to try and stop the incident may have resulted in the other woman getting killed.
I'd love to say that we could shoot the knife out of her hand or shoot her in the leg, but those things just aren't realistic under these circumstances, situations where the officer is shooting to save a life.
Meanwhile, Columbus Mayor Andrew Ginther spoke out about it today and the need for transparency.
There were a lot of things being said and shared out in the community that may or may not have been consistent with what we have seen with our own eyes here.
As BCI continues its investigation into the shooting, hundreds who were in the streets of Columbus awaiting the Chauvin verdict spent last night protesting this shooting, a tragedy that resulted in a mother losing.
Damn. This is my thing. And y'all, I'm not justifying anything. I'm not even talking about the cop anymore. My thing is this. First off, if you look at the video, first off, she did not charge at you once. She has 2 women that she's trying to defend herself from. They throw her to the ground. She drops the knife.
That's the whole thing. That's where you hop in. If anything, just hop in and be like, hey.
Exactly. Right.
Yeah.
He could have kicked the knife away, all of that.
He was right there, though. At that point, he was right there. He could have kicked the knife away.
He wasn't even the only officer there. I'm just saying there was plenty of cops that was around the area that could have literally stopped.
Why he the only one that shot?
Right.
Why nobody else shoot?
Because
And why 4 shots? Why not just 1? Why any period? But if we're gonna pass that because it happened, why 4? Why not just 1? Why any if the knife was already out her hand?
Yes. First off, you hit her with 4 to the chest, bro. A warning shot, and you've seen this in different aspects. A warning shot when they got people that have AR-15s, AK-47s. To be honest, is a shot to the leg or to the arm. It's never been to the chest 4 times.
Like the officer just said, it's not realistically.
It wasn't realistic to shoot some bro. Stop it. How do you know if it wasn't realistic? If
you could have tased her
because he was a cop that's now a analyst for the courts and stuff like that. So he had a lot of quote unquote experience.
Experience how? When
I don't know, but all I know is they need training in other ways, especially when it comes to archives. Because if you go let white people walk away with all these crazy ass guns, why isn't it the same treatment for anybody else?
Careful. What's good, KP?
I just have a question for you guys. I know you guys heard. I don't know if it applied to any of you.
I haven't been shot before, but that's what I heard.
I wanted to know, how would you guys feel if they defunded the police?
Huh?
How would you guys feel if they defunded the police?
I don't know, because over here where I live at, they're already starting to defund them. That's why the tickets and everything else started doubling up and becoming more.
Okay.
So it's affecting our community, but with my community, I could say we are trying to work together. We have bridges between the officers and the community, but not all of us interact because there's the trust issues and everything like that. We got asshole cops like everybody else, and then we got okay cops, but unfortunately for the cops that are for us and really trying to do their job properly, they get shunned because of the cops who take advantage because they wearing a badge and they feel like they could do anything.
Yeah, of course.
Y'all, I don't want to deviate from the topic right now, but Lala, exactly what
don't even do it.
Oh,
you sure? Because I just had something to say. We can go back, but I just kind of wanted to throw this out because it hit my mind when she said.
Because I already know, because it's about to be a wrap.
I'm not gonna go off. I promise you.
Go off the deep end.
I'm not gonna go off. I promise you.
No, niggas ain't gonna know.
Man,
I agree.
Man, look at me.
Yeah, we do this a lot, and this is how we get our views, really, for real. So you want to go there? I'm
gonna do it. Okay, look, exactly what you just said does not just apply to the cops.
It applies to everybody because it got to apply to ourselves because
person in this earth. And
I
that
agree.
right there is my
My thing is, if you're gonna get upset this much with cops, why can't you get upset with your same people? Because us black on black crimes is crazy. They don't go crazy when it's a black on black crime. No, don't get me wrong. In my community, we're starting to, but as a whole, they don't really get mad or go this crazy when it's black on black crime. But the moment somebody else do it because it's from a different race, it's wrong. No, wrong is wrong, period. Don't matter who you are or what your religion or ethnicity is.
Right.
Honestly, you are absolutely correct. And that's one of the things that I want to talk about as far as change.
That's
true. Systematic.
But if it don't start with us, then it's not going to start with nobody else. But of course, a lot of black people's not going to see that they're the problems because of what we went through in the past. And yes, that do play a part. But at the same time, if you keep living on what happened in the past where we were, you're never going to go forward.
Exactly.
You have to and that's the journey.
And I understand we went through slavery, and I don't mean to go like that because slavery was a big thing for us, but it was more of our ancestors. They went through us. They got free for us to be free, not for us to keep the chains on and continue to do the same shit that they try to get us away from. The only difference is from back there to us because we're still slaves in a sense, but we're slaves to ourselves.
We're slaves mentally. And it's always been like that. That was the first way. Like people feel like that.
That's true, Kay. That's true, John and Kay.
Yeah, that is true, John, in real life. And Kinfolk, you right also, bro. But at the same time, like I was saying, you have to also take into this into content though. We all understand right from wrong. We all understand, but everybody has different morals. Everybody has different. I guess I'm playing devil's advocate. Everybody has different reasons. Everybody has the way they think and the way they are because that's the way that they can keep themselves protected. But at the same time, it's like at this point in your life, bro, most of us are going on to our 30s and 40s.
I'm already 45.
You are dragging it. You is dragging.
You took that hat off, brother.
Bro,
listen, see what happened.
He added 7 more years to that.
See, look, what should have happened was once you took the hat off, you should have came on with the hat off first, and I kind of would have believed you was 40, man. But yeah, go ahead. Go off,
You
man.
funny as hell.
It's a genetic thing.
It's genetics, man. R.I.P. to my pops, bro. I can't do nothing about it. I'm about to get my
man, if I could live my 20s all over again, I definitely would.
Let's talk about bad genetics first of all.
Happy early birthday.
We're gonna turn
that's
up.
the only bad genetics that I kind of have,
Hey, we're gonna turn up, Kinfolk. Matter of fact, Kinfolk, if you ain't doing nothing Wednesday, shit, I'm going to get bro. And you can come over here and we'll turn up with you before your birthday. After your birthday, it don't matter.
Yes.
You already know how we get down, Kinfolk. All you gotta do is call me. I'm at the house. We lit. But my thing is this. Change itself is a very vast topic. It's a very, very, very interesting topic, but a lot of people don't want to talk about it because they feel like, and I'm just gonna be 100%. I've heard this from many people. Why change?
Well, you know that saying, if you don't know better, you're not gonna do better.
Facts. If you
that applies. A lot of people, they feel like if nothing's going to change, so why even give a chance or anything like that because of what they seen, or if they did see some sort of change, it didn't last long. So it's like, what's the sense? Or it's one of those, we did this, we did that, but yet these are still going to happen because they're not patient and they don't realize that change doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, and something big like this is going to take time because you got to reverse everything of what you know and stuff like that.
True, and then
it's
because it's like what the thing is, it's like people
then it don't help with everything that's going in the media. They don't always want to put the positive things that have been going on. They want to keep the negative shit up.
Yeah, because it's all about consistency with the mindset, right? because
Yeah, I'm learning that.
it's all about, because we're inconsistent in the change that we want to have. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. So like what I mean by that, just to try to elaborate for people, I'm not saying people are slow or anything like that. Just to elaborate so I can make people think about the bigger picture. We always was taught one way to be like, all right, cool. We always go back to our ancestors. We came from slavery. We came from this. We came from that. We came from that. All right, cool. So we know how to reconnect with that. So how do we disconnect and come up with a new future in the sense of how we, like, we can connect to our past, but how we disconnect from it, because we're not that no more. That's where we came from, but even we came from deeper things, from pharaohs.
I was about to say thank
and
you.
all that and all type
People
of
not doing their research.
We were already supposed to be the gods of the world, especially black women. Mind you, the black woman is God, by the way. So that, let's just get this straight. Let's just say black woman, aka God. Sorry. If anybody else got a problem with that, sorry, you can take that to the bank with me. I'm winning every time. Every time someone bets that black woman is not God, I'm gonna be like, well, I'm gonna win. Because it's true. But we're not gonna get into that in the deeper sense, but they don't accept that change. They don't even want a black woman in leadership. We were praising Hillary Clinton before because she was a woman. All right, cool. Women, love y'all. I love all women. But think about it. It's always a depiction of what certain women, what they want. Meanwhile, Bruce Jenner, aka Caitlyn, becomes Woman of the Year all of a sudden. Mind you, been a man for his whole entire life. Became a woman for a year and became Woman of the Year. I'm done with society.
That's
at this point.
They want to normalize certain things. And we've talked about this in other podcasts, bro. We talked about this in the demasculation. They want to normalize things like, and before I say this, all of my followers, I want you to listen. I am not transphobic, homophobic. No. I don't care if you buy. I don't care if you swing whatever way you swing. I'm gonna support you for you. But there's a line that we all know.
Oh yeah, very thin line.
You can't cross.
Yep.
Not even just in the physical sense. It's a mental thing.
It's a mental sense. We could be partners. I got homeboys that are gay, and I have no problem with that because that has nothing to do with me.
Right.
But if that's your lifestyle, my nigga, I support it because I don't have to live that life. I don't wake up in the morning and look in the mirror and say you a bad bitch. That's not me. I wake up in the morning and tell myself you are powerful, you are a strong black man, and you are a protector. That's all you need to know. I keep speaking positive vibes on myself because I know who I am. I'm going through my journey now, and I know for a fact that I got a lot to learn. But I know I'm I'm a little crazy.
Oh, a little.
I'm chaotic. Fuck it.
Chaotic.
I'm chaotic. I'm strong, chaotic, goofy ass, funny ass, energetic ass man.
You know who you are.
Right.
I know I talk too goddamn much. I know when I hurt, I hurt. I know when I love somebody, I put that love into them. I know that I don't care how many people tell me I'm the ugliest nigga in the world. When I look in the mirror, I see the finest motherfucker that walk on God's green earth because I know me. I'm comfortable with me. This motherfucker.
Yo, man. This guy. Stop, man.
This nigga over here with this goddamn George.
Next topic is bad genetics, y'all. Stay tuned for that one.
Is what?
Bad genetics. Stay tuned.
I said we're moving on up to the east side.
Oh, got my George Jefferson going on.
We finally got up east side.
Holla at you, boy. After Chili Bowl.
You just moving on up.
Moving on up.
But no, I really be working though. I ain't gonna cat.
Like y'all gotta understand.
I can't take you serious. Yo, I can't take you seriously. Yeah, put that
John out his ass.
Jesus. Oh my God.
And this is what I like, bro. You know why I do stuff like that? Because I know who I am, bro. Like I do this because I don't really care. Like I already know my genetics is bad. I
give a fuck.
What can I do? I'm gonna fake it and be like, okay, I'm gonna do what in my head.
I'm saying you could be like the other guy.
You do? Why
You know what I'm
you
saying? And I
ain't
do
shaving
shave.
now?
I work. I have a
You
life.
ain't
I
seen
have
the
things
I
to
waves,
do.
the
understand,
waves
but
wave.
Dave, it
Hold on,
only
y'all.
takes, sir.
See,
Hold
this
on,
is
It
y'all.
what
only
I'm talking
lasts
about. This
solid
is not
30
the
minutes to
conversation that
shave
we
that
were
off,
supposed to be
sir.
having
Hey,
about
look,
what
this is not the
about
It
women.
only
conversation we
takes
supposed to
Hey,
be
30
let's go
having
back.
minutes,
about,
This
sir.
is
bro.
off
Let's get
camera,
back
but
on topic. Let's get
because if you
back.
go and keep chastising me for my head, like
Damn.
But look,
this conversation is
it
over.
doesn't
It's like
it doesn't matter
Ooh.
though, bro, because you know who you are. You are
exactly.
comfortable. You're comfortable in your skin, and I'm sure everybody
And
on this
that's the
channel is
problem,
the
and
same.
why a lot of people's not going to change. They're not comfortable who they are because they don't know who they are. They only know who society tells them they are.
Mm-hmm.
I get called ugly by 16, 15, 14, 13-year-olds all day. And you know what I tell them? And it might be disrespectful, but I be like, bro, let me tell you something. In my eyes, I'm the finest motherfucker in America. And if you keep playing, your mama gonna still feel the same.
Not in America.
In America. In
Not in
America.
That's what you're
America.
telling us.
In America. And I don't care what nobody else say.
I know that's right.
But guess what? When they call me ugly, also I got another comeback. You know, ugly niggas rule the world, right?
Mm.
You know, ugly niggas rule the world, right? Don't no girl want no niggas in the mirror. Don't no woman want no niggas in the mirror more than her.
Look at all the richest people in the world. There ain't too many.
Ugly as hell.
Yeah, ugly as fuck, bro.
Ugly in a bitch. And they comfortable being ugly. Yeah, your mom's like it. Yeah, John, your mama like you. Fucking about.
I mean, you look at Soulja Boy. You think he's really handsome?
That nigga look like boy, nigga like
Yeah,
a
going
dream.
off topic again. Yeah, going off topic again.
I'm just saying. It was brought up.
Yeah,
But
I'm being honest. Like he know himself. He look like a dragon, though. He let the dragon out
it was
Mulan.
brought up.
He let the dragon out Mulan, but he know himself. So Big Soldier don't care.
Not that he calls you a dragon off of Mulan.
He do look like the dragon out of Mulan. Y'all don't think Soldier Boy like the dragon
With the
out
mustache.
Oh my god.
The
Oh
rest
my
of them
God.
ugly dudes funny though.
Real talk, we funny as
Not
hell, boy.
ugly.
We will fire your ass up in a hot second. And we got great personalities. But
John ain't ugly, y'all. Excuse him. He clearly
hey,
lost his
every
mind.
man calls himself ugly because we don't want to be called cute. Don't call me cute. That's for kids.
I mean, I don't think no one will call you cute. I mean, if you're a woman, I don't think any woman will call you cute. Those are girls who call you cute, okay? You're handsome, you're attractive, you're a fine man. That's it. We will not call you cute. And I'm sure Lala can agree with me on that.
Cute
Like
is
I
for
said,
cute is for dogs.
and
Yeah.
and
babies.
and hamsters.
Not hamsters.
Bro, hamsters are cute. Y'all playing, bro. Quit playing with me.
Not hamsters.
Especially when they babies and they fat as hell, like they're like a little bit piece of fluff.
John, you are very handsome. You are very handsome. You are very handsome.
But man, look, all we trying to get y'all to understand is you got to know yourself. And until you go down that journey, man, you will never get it. And I'm not saying that you won't. Some people might get it before then. Some people might start understanding and then have to go down that certain journey. But however you go down your journey is however you go down your journey. I will support you either way. I will support you no matter what. I don't care. When Malcolm X went bald, he called us and everybody clowned the nigga for the shit. You want to know what I said to him? Do your shit, my nigga.
And I started clowning everybody else the fuck back.
Do your shit, my nigga. Because you have to wake up in the morning and look at that shit. Nobody else.
Most people who go bald, what they tend to do is shave it all off.
While y'all playing shit. When Malcolm went bald, them girls went crazy, boy. Oh my God, he got a bald head.
What you
mean?
Oh my God, he got a bald head. Can I rub your head, Malcolm? I'm like, oh, look at this nigga. Look at this nigga. Look at this nigga. That's what I'm talking about. Don't let him rub your head.
Here's another thing about us, though. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like this. You know what I'm saying? I just met Lily. I don't even care how she talked about my head I still got love for her because guess what? You know, this is what this is about. You know what I'm saying? We gotta stop this black on black crime and all this other extra shit.
Malcolm,
you know?
I'm sorry, bro.
Pops! That was your pops.
We doing good, E-House. How are you?
That's my pops, man.
And
Balding, dark, panties falling. I'm dead. Not panties falling. Goodbye.
Oh,
yeah.
This right here.
This right here.
No.
We're going to trade songs on this thing.
Whoa.
And then, guess what? we gotta stop this goofy ass black on black crime shit too.
And
you know?
hating on each
We
other
gotta
for
stop
what?
that self-hate
Yeah.
shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You feel
Okay,
me?
so how do you feel that you'll get a change out of that?
See, the thing about that change is everybody ready to accept that? Is the first issue. You know what I'm saying?
And we
People
both
have a hard
know
time
that
changing
not
because
every.
of
Granted, there's a lot of people working on themselves within these last 2 years or whatnot, and then some and whatnot. And some's just now discovering, but we all know that everybody's not accepting that right now because they feel like they're not a problem.
Yeah.
Patience
Yeah.
will hurt you.
Yep. Right.
Patience
One of
will
those-
hurt you. I'm
Yeah,
gonna be
but-
That's true.
honest with you. You can't. You like. We are us four as a collective can keep preaching this shit all we want, but
Of
until
course,
people
but until a
teach
person's ready, and nothing's going to change.
I say, and it's gonna be like that. Cause to be honest, like I'm at work every day and I'm talking to kids, and I got kids now that come to me and research and ask me questions because I've already opened that door for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna let you be a dummy all your life. I'm not gonna let people tell you something you just believe that. We got a 14-year-old student, bro, that talk like us. She wanted to be on the podcast, but I told her I didn't know because it was an 18 and older thing. I didn't really want. I said we might have to do me and Malcolm might have to come up with a Black Journal teen night and just find some young teens that are speaking like we are. Let
It's
them
the
talk.
men's turn. Black.
I agree. Black women ahead, they will compliment another woman easily. When's the last time a guy compliment? Well,
Guys compliment each other like
there's some
compliment each
guys
other
that do compliment, but the thing with that is other dudes take it as like they trying to because of
Trying to hit
everything
on
that's
them.
going on in
Yeah.
the world.
Trying to come on to them.
It makes it harder nowadays for a guy to compliment another guy because that guy is going to be like, "Oh, you gay, this, that, and the third, want to fight or some crazy." It's going to be something.
It's just the insecurity part.
It's an insecurity.
I think it's homophobia, like
Yeah, that's
that little.
super
It's not just
homophobic.
homophobia either. It's them not knowing and stuff like not fully knowing and stuff like that. And then probably a lot of people hit on them, so they don't want to get to know or anything.
Yeah,
like
no,
that.
I got you. I definitely understand that part.
Yeah.
Shit, a lot of the time, like you can't, especially in New York City, you can't do that to another man. You can't sit here and say, "Yo, man, you look."
Yo, bro, you
look-
flying a bitch
look-
today.
I mean, yeah, you could say that, but other than
It's just the
hey,
way
yo,
things is because I got a lot of partners in New York too, so they
Hey,
kind of it's
that's a New York boy.
different. It's like different. It's different for
Yeah.
y'all. So I know that. Yeah.
And I'm gonna be 100% with you though. In Texas, you can't either though. In Texas, you can't either. You better not.
I think that's in a lot of places,
That's
depending
in a
on
lot.
where
Even
you're
in
at.
California, even though we have San Francisco, the capital, the
It's the same everywhere.
same everywhere, dude.
And the guys that's like that don't help either. Because they want to hit on everybody, thinking that everybody's okay with it just because they became
Actually, though, Lala, I've actually
on the other
had a
side. Because I can't
conversation
even
with
say
one.
one of us.
Actually, I've had a conversation with one of them, and Malcolm, you know exactly who I'm talking to. I'm talking about Leslie. You know.
Oh
Exactly.
yeah, Leslie, yeah.
And bro, coolest dude in the world, bro. Funniest gay dude I've ever met in my life, bro.
Yeah.
A lot of gay dudes are mad, cool, and funny.
Yeah,
But he told me, he was like, bro, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. He was like, bro, we own
That ego is one hell of a drug.
even when we do compliment, it comes with hella
ego and envy.
Envy. For some reason, that is like
Cause a nigga
true as hell. That's 100%.
example, a nigga be like, damn, bro, look at you, bro. You flying a bitch with your ugly ass. What the fuck, nigga? You think you?
That's exactly, bro.
What the fuck? Just kill a nigga. You look clean.
A compliment on top of like.
I compliment my brothers all the time. Like, and niggas might think I'm weird for it, but if I see Malcolm in a badass fit, damn, bro, where you get that hoe from?
This nigga had a jumpsuit. Nation had a jumpsuit the other day. I say, bro, you fly in the motherfucker. Like, what's good?
Hey, I got one. Hey, May 8th, I got one for you. I got one for you, May 8th. Ooh,
I'm trying to get like you, Envy. Yeah, facts.
Yeah, but a lot
everybody
of people
is trying to get like somebody or trying to be better. Like, no, be better than
Be
you.
yourself.
How you was
Right.
the day before.
I
You gotta
think
be a better version of yourself,
the
man.
way I see it,
you're supposed to be in competition with yourself from the who you were the previous day, but everybody want to be in competition with the next person, and the next person don't even be knowing they're even in a competition most
They
times.
just
And
trying
that's
to.
low key why black on black crime really is as high as it is. Because you got niggas that you got people, and I'm trying not to say niggas, but it's hard because I
It's
don't.
not hard. You just gotta practice on changing.
I'm not saying
the
niggas.
vocabulary.
I'm not saying niggas that than black people at this point. I'm saying niggas that than ignorant people.
Okay.
You know what the definition of a nigga is? It's an ignorant person, not a black
Yeah.
person. So anybody in my mind, if you be an ignorant nigga, guess what you are? You're a nigga. I can't help that. I'm trying. I'm working on it. I promise y'all I am. But if you ignorant, I don't care if you black, white, Puerto Rican, Mexican, you Scottish, you are a nigga because you ignorant as hell. And I'm not liking your energy.
Right.
Yeah.
So my thing is, niggas figure out a way to hate for no fucking reason.
Right.
And it's no point to that. How hard is it to tell somebody, hey, bro, my nigga no homo, but you look you spiffy as hell today.
But
that's
I
what
see
it's
the
like.
way you saying it. I feel like it's positivity. You uplifting a person, and you know, a lot of people do not feel like that. You know, and
They
that's
don't.
the problem.
That's because they're not okay with who they are. But
Yeah,
then
of
again,
course.
there are some people that are okay with who they are, but because nobody's done it to them or anything like that while they was growing up, they don't know that. So when they hear it, it comes off wrong to them or something like that, and then that's where everything else could come from too.
Yep.
Consistent with the mindset. It's not consistent. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. Because I'm not gonna lie to you. When I went on my journey of healing and stuff like that, when people told me I was beautiful and everything like that, I didn't want to believe that because granted, I knew I was beautiful because everybody would tell me, or I'm cute or whatnot because that's what everybody would say. But me looking in the mirror, I couldn't look in the mirror and be like, "You're beautiful" without crying. Because I didn't believe that. But the more I said it and started working on myself and changing for the better, then that's when I was able to look at myself, tell myself that without crying or anything
Facts,
like that.
because I'm gonna tell you something. From middle school to like my ninth, maybe like the middle of my, like really from like younger years to like my ninth grade year, I always like people would call me ugly and I would hate it until like the end, like the middle of my eighth grade year and like the beginning of my ninth grade year, really started growing into myself.
Right.
Morning, like it was days where I didn't want to go to school because so many people was messing. But one day I got up and like I was crying and I was like, bro, fuck this. You handsome, you the cutest motherfucker, you the handsomest motherfucker that ever lived. If anybody tell you otherwise, fuck what they talking about. We're gonna love us for us, no matter what we got going. And since then, you can call me fucking Scugglebugs. I'ma laugh at your ass. I know that I'm handsome, and that's all that matters. I know for a fact, and it's not just because of my life. It's not because of my life. It's not because of me. It's because of the experiences that I've had. I've had 1,000 people tell me that I'm handsome, but to myself, I've been handsome. So you just adding to what I'm already telling myself. Thank you for helping me. Because I don't care if you call me ugly or not. Because if I'm ugly, cool. I'm ugly to you. But to 1,000 other motherfuckers, I'm cute. I'm handsome. I'm fine. I'm that nigga. Whatever you feel. So however you feel is how you feel. I might feel like you the ugliest motherfucker in America. But I'm not gonna. I'm at this point in time. I'm not gonna tell you that unless you come for me. I'm not coming for you because I don't like people. I don't like negativity. But after a while, if you put me in a corner, I'm gonna have to go in and show you something because the only time I really just jump out, like, and y'all know that from me just being chill, regardless. Everybody on this panel might not have known me forever, but y'all known me for a while, and y'all see how I rock. I'm positive if you positive. I will ignore you for a while if you negative, but once you start going at a woman or you come at me, after a while, I gotta like, look, bro, now look, chill out. Like, you going too hard for no reason, and we just trying to chill. Now, if you won't, I try not to go to that negative side because that's something I'm trying to get away from. But it's a lot of people's defense mechanism.
Yeah,
can't get away from the evil side, man. This is where we were born into evil,
and that's why Malcolm, like I said earlier, instead of me not understanding my chaos, because everybody has chaos in them, I harnessed my chaos and I learned how to control it. So now it's not only a tool, but it can be a weapon. It can be
depends on how you use it.
Exactly. And I don't use mine to bash nobody. Because I'm gonna tell you, everybody's beautiful in their own way, whether it's personality wise, whether it
Of course.
you know, everybody's not everybody.
Everybody's beautiful, but not everybody's cup of tea.
Exactly. And I don't even drink tea, so that's a bad thing.
I'm dead.
I don't even drink tea. I hate that shit. That shit is nasty as fuck to me.
No, tea is amazing.
Oh, yeah.
I can't do
Once upon a time, man, I
Probably
heard
just
that I
haven't
was
had the
ugly.
right tea. That's all. That's all.
I can't do it though.
Once
Like,
upon a time, once
oh,
upon
Cardi
a time,
B.
man,
Once
I heard
upon a
that.
time, man, I heard that I was ugly.
I'm dead.
But she did
But
say
still.
came from a nigga who really want. But we're not gonna go that far. But I'm just saying.
He just pulled out that one line, and that's what he's sticking with.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is it came from hate though. Like if you listen to the second bar, it was somebody that wanted to talk to her that she didn't want to fuck with. So
Usually that's how it comes. That's how it usually is.
Backhand. We always want to say something after we get hurt.
Hey John, we here. We here right now, bro. I got you. We here.
Oh boy.
I understand what you're saying. Real talk. I'm just look. I done told y'all this before, bro, and I'm gonna have to go in and make a goddamn shirt for this. I talk fly to you for.
Yo, I've been on Beagle for so long. I'm ready to go.
Hey, real talk though, like that shit addictive, low key.
Like I know you can smoke on here, but because I'm so used to Beagle, I be
Like that part. She like to the left, to the left.
Yeah,
She
no
like, to
cap.
the left, to the left.
Hey, Bigo got a nigga being subconscious of himself. Like, wait.
That part too. Oh.
Hey, John, come on.
Oh.
Come on.
I thought, I thought he was.
Look, next weekend is literally open discussion. You know, open discussion topics be the best because you never know what's gonna come out.
My doorbell just rung. I'm gonna have to stab somebody. Give me
It's
Wait,
changed.
hold up now. Are we gonna witness a crime happening?
Hey,
No, it's changed.
Yeah, I know.
Hold on.
I know.
I'm coming.
Yeah, nah, he just got kids things. But just to, just to, stay on the topic at hand, because there was another thing that I wanted to bring up that like was kind of weird now that I think about it. I was like, that light skin versus dark skin shit. What do y'all think about that? That's kind of weird.
I don't even know where that came from, but that really definitely do bring like overall you're both black. It doesn't matter if you're light or dark, but since that's become so, like you said,
AR
it's
will be there.
changing a lot of people and separating them.
For sure. Peace to my man John. For sure, we got you next week. But that's what I'm saying though. It's just that mindset that I was saying.
And then that right there goes into us bumping heads.
It's weird. I'm like, it's just weird because you can't sit there and just be like, okay, cool. All right, back in the day, all right, light-skinned people were in the house while the dark-skinned were in the field. Okay, so all right, everybody in the field now. So what
I agree, John, but when I participated, it's only for fun purposes and stuff like that. I don't do it seriousness. Sometimes I get annoyed with it.
I hated that. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, so it's just like we get easily influenced about a lot of stuff that doesn't even really like concern us like that for real. It's always influenced. The culture that we have is always like pushed in a different light. Like people always want to wear the fashion and want to be the,
They're all distractions from what it is that we really need to focus on. And people will put if they see that we are trying to better ourselves or whatnot, the distraction's gonna always come. But it's up to us to allow it to come.
A lot of people
and change and go better, or to go back.
It's bougie, darkest, savage, and that
perpetuate the
stigma.
I'm back.
But the crazy thing is, I'm dark and I'm not savage at all.
Shit. You are peaceful, but I'm telling you, when that savage has to be unleashed.
Fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Fine. I do have anger issues, but my anger issues is passive. They're inside, which is way worse than when people have explosions.
But
I've been working on it. I never knew that was even an issue with me. That I had anger like that. Granted, I knew I had anger because I'm one of them ones that leave it alone and let it build up until the top comes off.
And that shouldn't be the case.
Like for these months, I haven't been like, no, I've been chilling. So I thought, not knowing that anything, then there's things that I let pass that I didn't know turned into anger or anything like that. And so I went to a retreat or whatnot. So since I've been with that retreat and I've been made aware and I acknowledge that I have those issues or whatnot, I'm now making room for change.
Yeah.
That's because I want to be, because I don't want to be controlled by my anger or anything like that. And I want to be free.
Right.
That's a fact.
And I've been on my healing journey and stuff like that. And so right now the chapter I'm in is my self-development. I can't get ahead or get better if I don't make the changes that's needed.
Right.
And a lot of people are afraid to make that step.
Oh, it's not easy. Don't get me wrong. Change
It's not.
is not easy.
It's hard as hell.
Scary as fuck, especially when you a person that need to know everything. I'm a need to know person. I want to know. I like to know. I guess I just found out that that's a controlling thing.
I like to know. I need to know.
No, and
What's the deal?
And that's controlling. That's a controlling.
Yes, sir, Quad. Yes, sir, Quad.
But so now since I learned that, I'm learning how to let it go and just be okay with whatever comes without
it's the
having
influence
to know.
when you told you are something because of your skin tone. It shows you what you should be like because of the stigma. Folks in the South bad with this.
And from a person being from Texas, you are goddamn right.
Yeah, I was out there. I definitely got firsthand about.
I think that's really a lot in the southern states.
If you are dark and in a neighborhood, that is
but Lily, if you really think about it, it happens up here too, but might not be in
it's
that.
Not as bad as
it's
it would
more
be
or
in
less
southern
what
states.
they see or what they constantly keep hearing, so they slowly turn. But it also depends on a person's mindset too. If you're weak-minded, yes, you're gonna go into, or if you was raised materialistic and stuff like that, you're gonna go like that.
Yeah, but truth be told, can I just say something? Truth be told, I feel as though southern states do probably get it worse than us where we're at in New York State because of the fact that being a dark-skinned woman, I used to get made fun of a lot all the time, and people would call me blackie, blackout, burnt.
I had that happen. I had that happen up here. I've never really been in the South like that, but I had that happen up here too. So yeah, but it depends.
But I'm gonna be 100% with y'all though. In the South,
it probably happens way worse, and it doesn't happen because of what happened in the past.
In the South, for us, and I'm from Texas, and I'm real. I'm a real.
Oh yeah, Texas is bad.
I'm a Southern kid. I'm a Southern baby. So in Texas,
that's the white.
Your skin, like to be 100% with y'all, like Lily said, like Lala said, like to be honest, and I told y'all this earlier. I got made fun of all through school.
Yep.
My nickname in school was Shadow.
Yeah, Shadow.
Shadow. I got called a burnt penguin, yo, because I'm pigeon-toed and black. I got a black penguin, bro.
Yep, Midnight Shadow.
12 o'clock. Shit, burnt, crispy, barbecued, fried. Where you gonna go with this? I've been called it all.
I had a girl tell me when I was young in the 4th grade that I was too black and I need to have a lot of soap and wash my skin off, like literally.
Wow.
A girl told me I like. A girl told me I like a burnt.
Mind you, she was black.
Wow.
A girl told me I like a black Slim.
I learned that at a young age. That shit was a thing, and I was.
I understand how bad that is.
Oh, under the bed is one too.
I've been called that before. I
got told I was a black. I told I was a burnt Slim Jim.
Not burnt, but yeah.
No,
not burnt.
I got told I was a burnt Slim Jim, like not
a burnt
one. Not sauteed, not pan fried, not pan seared. I got called a burnt.
First of all, he said sauteed. I'm done.
I'm mad.
Sauteed.
I got called a dark monster, bro. I ain't never heard that in my life. Somebody called me a dark monster.
I don't have no clue what that would be, but
he was white.
Makes sense.
It's okay. I cracked this jaw. It's okay.
Oh,
so now we.
But I was young. Right. I was young.
No, I'm just saying. So nowadays,
I had to crack them though. Like you know, if you call me a dark monster and think you're gonna get away with it. First off, we're not even the same skin color. I take it from a nigga because I know for a fact we do this on a daily. But when y'all say it's a problem because you can't call me that. Yeah, black is leather. Yeah, I done got caught out. Yeah.
So it's okay for a black person to do it, but if you're not black, it's not okay. That's where the problems is right there.
I'm not gonna say it's okay, but I'm gonna say for black people, and once again, I am playing devil's advocate because I have been through this. For we respond to it better because black people will take those jokes.
Oh, trust me, I know. Oh, trust me,
If
I
you
know.
date a white person, they don't want to fight. Let's just keep it 100. The moment you start scoring on them, they feel some type of way. With black people, this is like a joke, and it's not a joke.
Yeah.
It's bad for us to think that way, but it's like a joke. We scoring at each other all the time because that's
Yo, so what about the crime? We have the same
Exactly.
mindset.
That's the topic at hand right there.
Exactly.
Literally. Like
That's what I've been saying.
But I don't know why, and that's something that a lot of people need to think about. That's something we all come together. To be honest, I think that would be something a forum that we talk about too, like something like black on black crime. Like wow,
yeah, of course.
Once we figure that out, then everything else probably fall into place.
But I think the sad part about it is I think
black crime,
black people are more racist than white folks. Sad to say,
against ourselves.
We are.
Unfortunately,
and it's sad.
Full circle,
but it's true.
John said something.
We hate on ourselves more than anybody else.
Of course. Well, we want change, though. I don't see how change will happen. And again, I've said this before. I feel like when Martin Luther King, he said he had a dream that one day we could all unite and come together. And his dream has never happened. It's just a dream. You know, dreams that happen in your sleep. You know, things that are not real.
It's only a dream until you put an action to it.
But how long has this change was this supposed to happen? Before
when is
we
black
were born,
people gonna actually get together and stop coming against each other, and then the changes can happen?
Exactly.
That's the whole point.
Let me be honest, and I don't want to bring a somewhat cartoon into this, but when Boondocks made that episode when Martin Luther King came back, I promise you, I feel that's the way he would feel. He said in that mud, I fought for this. I got hit with hoses and dogs and beat and arrested for y'all to continue to act like niggas.
Yep,
pretty much, because that's what we showed.
Me and thousands of other black Americans risked our lives and freedom for you niggas to do the same shit that we tried to get y'all away from.
Right.
But it's because everybody is still in their own minds. They're in a simulation, as they like to call it. It's not real to them. They think they feel like life is just, if I stay in my lane and don't do what I really truthfully need to do and what I'm called to do, then I will be okay. These white people won't fuck with me. These police won't fuck with me. Hold on, Charles said if it's the same as if a family member makes a joke and it's cool, but if a co-worker from an outside source is scrap on site, is it the perception of relationships versus outside sources? And you are absolutely right, bro. You are absolutely right. Because we'll let our family member talk to us dirty as hell.
Right.
But once our boss or a co-worker say something and we feel like it's wrong, you got me fucked up.
Right.
And see, that's with me with the bitch word. I don't like being called a bitch, and people
Nobody
like
likes
it's
that
just.
word.
But some people don't mind that word, but people be like, I don't care if it's in your vocabulary. If I don't let my sister, my blood sister or relatives call me that, why would I let anybody else do that?
That's that dominatrix shit. We ain't gonna talk about that. You talking about that's some dominatrix shit. I don't know. Ain't nobody gonna call me no bitch. I don't give a fuck.
No, but I'm saying a lot of people turn that word into making it, oh, that's my bitch. You're like, no, I don't like no form of that.
Oh yeah, and that
same way I use it towards other things or whatnot. If I don't like it done to me, I do my best not to do it to you or whatnot. That's
you keep that same energy.
Like exactly.
But if you think about social media and all the people, like, think about it.
That's media period though. You put certain things out there and it constantly come in here, and if those are the only things that you see, and that when you see them certain hair or see certain words or smell certain things, those is trigger things that come, and that's what you see. What they put in the media, they know what they're doing.
And it's kind of like, and I'm not trying to cut you off, but it's kind of like, if you think about it, a lot of women, and like you were saying, a lot of women use the word bitch as niggas, as black men use the word nigga.
Yeah.
To your friends, it's a term of endearment. Because like me and Malcolm would do it before. Like if me and Malcolm fucking up and one of us doing something we know we're not supposed to, Malcolm will show hit that hoe, nigga, chill out.
Right.
Like me, I don't really like using the word nigga, but it's been in my vocabulary. But I call everybody a nigga. I don't care if you white, Hispanic, black,
Yes,
everybody.
you are a nigga.
Grandma, uncle. If I'm well, the adults I have more respect for, but
Facts.
it's gonna slip out. And nigga, I call everybody that. But I know some people don't like it, and no, it's not really good. So I've been working on taking it on my vocabulary. I've been doing good, but
I've been trying to take nigga out my vocabulary and just say bro or something in that nature.
Yeah, bro.
I'm trying to switch that word.
Queen, young king, like shit like that, because I work with students. And
Okay.
I told Kamari this morning, I said, me and my brother, I'm gonna talk to him today, and I'm gonna holler at him. And Malcolm, by the way, probably gonna be next Wednesday. We'll talk about this when you get here. That way we can kind of talk and kind of have it out.
Yeah.
I want to have a Black Journal Teen Edition, and I want to find young teens that are actually in the same mindset that we're in, that are working on themselves.
Right.
Because
that's the same thing I was just talking about earlier when we started talking about the incident that happened with the 16-year-old girl.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
it's always an issue. It's never an outrage when it's black on black crime, but when everybody else it's an issue. And it shouldn't be like that. The same amount of outrage we have when it's a cop killing one of us or somebody else killing one of us, we should have that same outrage when it's black on black.
Right.
Because if we don't get it together, then nobody else is. And a lot of people laugh at us when it comes to that Black Lives Matter, because it's Black Lives Matter until it's a black person.
Right.
And then everybody, and then it goes from Black Lives Matter to I ain't got shit to do with that.
That part.
That ain't got shit to do with me.
Like bro,
that's not my business.
I'm all for Black Lives Matter.
I'm gonna mind my business.
I don't be in that outrage like that, because my thing is, why am I going to be this Black Lives Matter when it comes to something else, but I'm not doing it when it comes, not me personally, but because I have an outrage when it's, but usually when people be like Black Lives Matter, I get tight. And I don't get tight because I understand, but at the same time, I'm like, you go hard and say Black Lives Matters, but when it's black on black crime, it goes silent.
Now,
you turn your head. You don't.
Now, one thing I don't like is
that
part, like the one thing that they really
it
pisses
should
me
matter
off.
to us first, and it doesn't. And that's the problem.
Exactly, but if you think about it, let me once again play devil's advocate real quick.
Mm-hmm.
We said Black Lives Matter, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then everybody got offended by All Lives Matter. But my thing is this though: all lives do matter.
It does.
So why the fuck are you getting mad? Why are you mad? Because
because we're saying Black Lives Matter. We're not saying White Lives Matter. We're not saying, we're not putting them in it.
And that's cool. And I understand where we're coming from.
So
because
they're getting mad at that.
People feel like we have been the most oppressed. But if you want to be honest, every minority goes through the same shit we go through.
Definitely.
It just don't hit the news. They got fucking Mexicans in cages at the border. And nobody's saying shit about that. But as soon as somebody dies that's black, everybody want to protest. No, fuck that. If we're going to protest for black people, Mexican people have been helping black people for a very long time. We do have a certain beef that a certain beef that I don't know where it came from, but we're going through the same struggle.
That started in California.
It didn't just start in California, bro.
Well, it's everywhere, but literally it did.
Yeah, well, yeah. If you want to talk history,
I'm from the fuck out here, so I know what the fuck I'm
you right. You right. I don't want no beef.
I haven't even been talking. But.
And right there, what I just did is something a lot of black people would not do. I admitted that I made a mistake, and I owned my shit.
That part, which
we have to own our own mistakes, bro. We cannot continue.
When a person sees that it's a mistake in their eyes, then yes, they can own up to it. But if they don't feel like they are in a mistake, because everybody feel like they right.
Of course.
I'm gonna say this one more time, because I've said this episode 17, I've said this episode 18, and I'm gonna say episode 19. And I'm gonna keep saying it, and I'm gonna fuck around and put it on a shirt. Oh yeah. Sorry for doing this in the midst of the moment, but Chaos Kingdom
It's
coming
not
soon.
because they say all lives matter.
Me and Malcolm got a
Because of
clothing
the
line coming out.
unexpressed feeling of taking away something we created to become better.
Facts. And I'm sorry for interrupting
What's
you.
that clothing line?
But me and Malcolm got a clothing line coming soon. We just waiting on these funds, bro. And they're coming soon. I'm hoping, you know,
Black Lives Matter should have been where we came together, but that's another internal issue in the Black community. Of course,
that's true. That's a fact.
But that's a self issue though, John. We're gonna get to that in just a second. But I want to answer a lot of them questions. Chaos Kingdom is a clothing line that me and Malcolm are getting together. We have like 15 designs already ready to go, and I'm still drawing designs and tracing different designs and like making different custom designs. So we just waiting on this money that's coming in, and then we're gonna go on and do what we gotta do. But Chaos Kingdom coming soon, y'all. Please look out for it, because when we start, we print automatically. We're not playing, we're not doing no bullshit. I'm telling you, once we get this shit, I'm printing. Hey, shout out to Charles.
Shout out to y'all. Congrats to y'all.
Shout out to Charles for the first 6 or 7 goddamn logos, because he made them hoes for free and he didn't have to. So
shout out to you, Charles.
Real talk. You didn't have to do that for us, bro. And I thank you so much, because when we do start making money, bro, there's going to be a large check coming in your name, because you helped us start. And I want to make sure that I pay back, because one thing I told Malcolm, and we both agreed on this. When we do get the money, to make sure that we can pay people back for what they've done for us, it ain't for free, bro. Fuck that quad. I'm paying you something. I don't care what it is, whether it's 1,000, whatever we get, you gonna get some money for what you did, bro, because you helped us when nobody else would, and that's something that Black people need to understand. Charles does this shit for actual companies. He gets paid for this shit sometimes. Right. So for him to be able to do this shit for me for free,
right?
For us for free,
that speaks volumes.
That speaks volumes, and I love it, bro. It's all love, real talk, bro. Like, and another thing, Black people got to start telling each other they love them, bro, because it's always love with me, regardless. I like Malcolm said, I don't know Lala or Lily like that. We've been knowing each other for a couple of weeks, maybe almost a month or so, but I show them love because they show me love. Oh, that's all. Hold on.
I mean, just to piggyback off there, you know, I've been quiet for the majority of the time. You know, I've been enjoying the conversation.
Oh my God! Hold on. It's a moment. We're gonna stop in for the.
Hey,
you right to the camera. Nah, come back.
Nah, he gone, bro.
I'm about to say.
He gone.
I'm about to say so. He can
that was Prince Chaos, man. He don't kill. At least every episode he got to come in through his face, because he feel like he want everybody to see him on live, and I love it. So my baby gonna come on one day. I'm gonna have him come on and sit with me, and we're gonna just talk, because he has a lot of, like, to be honest, y'all, like, I put a lot of knowledge into my son. I try to get him to understand this world for a Black man is not safe. But if you know yourself and you understand yourself, there's nothing nobody can tell you.
Of course.
Excuse me. I know myself better than anybody. There's nothing anybody in this world can tell me about me. Jobs, people. That's why when I get on Bigo, I don't care. Like, you can call me ugly. You can say I got a long edge up. You can say I got an old man edge up. Bro, you're trolling, and you feel like that's supposed to make me get off your live. I will sit there and laugh at you the entire time cammed up, because that don't bother me. Nigga, I feel like I call myself ugly sometimes just to laugh. I score on myself. So if I score on myself, there's nothing you can say to me. What can you say? And side note, I know for a fact that I'm not ugly, because 9 times out of 10, every time I go somewhere, somebody always has to compliment me on something, no matter if I'm rough or not. So please, don't think that you're going to tell me I'm ugly and I'm going to go kill myself. No, bro, I know myself. I'm going through a self journey to where everything that you say to me, bro, if it's going to get bounced off, if it's negative, or it's
one ear and out the other.
You feel me? Because I'm not going to allow you to take my joy from me, because I'm the one that produces my joy.
Yeah, no one else.
Self-love. Self-love is the best love. And if you ain't got self-love, you can't love nobody else.
Right.
All I got to say is, nigga,
Oh my. So
If anybody gonna be the definition of self-love, it's gonna be me.
Wow. Yeah. I think you might want to put that hat back on, man, because I'm distracted.
You haven't been cammed up the whole time, so I don't even know why you talking.
Excuse me?
Not that you can't talk. You've been jammed down the whole time.
Hey,
Hey,
look, we're not gonna argue on the podcast. If y'all want to argue, you
Not too much on me now. Not too
so we
much.
can get on Bigo. We're not gonna argue on this cast right now.
Yeah, he's been coming for me the whole time.
Hey, look, we're gonna end this mud in about 30, 45 minutes. So if y'all want to talk shit to each other, we can go do that shit on Bigo to where
we can wrap this up and go to final thoughts. You know, I don't attack people.
I'm gonna be 100% with y'all, bro. Tonight has been one of the greatest podcasts that I've had in an hour.
Oh.
And I appreciate everybody for coming on. I appreciate everybody for commenting. I appreciate everybody. If you feel like this is a great podcast for you, please come back. Please come back. Don't worry. We ain't going nowhere. And next
Around
Wednesday,
8:30. Sometimes we may run late.
hey, we do run late sometimes. Hey, next week is gonna be a little later because Malcolm don't get into Texas until 7:45. So we won't be home until about 8, maybe 8:15, 8:30 at the latest, and then we're gonna go on and start. But I'm going next week. I'm saying this on the podcast now.
Right.
So if you are on Bigo, please join my live.
Right.
We are going live, whether it's me, Lala, Lily, and Malcolm, me and Lala, me and Lily, me and Malcolm, or me.
You know what I just realized though? I'm sorry not to cut you off. You know what I just realized?
What's up?
The hair at the bottom of his chin is supposed to be at the top of his head. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's up.
Continue.
I mean, it is what it is. I mean,
yes,
now, what you doing on Bigo? What are you doing next week?
I am opening back up, and I am going to start back the Black Journal Tuesday Thoughts. Okay. I'm actually finna start a weekly thing on Bigo to where I come on and we just all come on, and it ain't got to be all of us. I just want people to understand that I want you to come on and speak your truth. Right. And if you're like that your truth is not my truth, we're going to agree to disagree, but I'm going to ask questions. I want people to come on and be involved because when you get on Bigo, this is just a prenup and just a preview of what we're going to do on Wednesdays. Right. I'm doing this because on Wednesdays is my day that I talk my shit. Right. But on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, I can get on Bigo and spend a couple of hours doing the same thing. Yeah. And it's better for all of us because Black Journal to me is not just something that I do on Wednesdays. Yeah. This is a lifestyle. Oh, nigga, I'm already on Clubhouse.
I'm already on Clubhouse.
I'm already on Clubhouse.
I just don't do nothing. I just get the notifications and dismiss them.
Oh, damn.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
And then when people ask if I can accept somebody to join,
I'm going to definitely get on Clubhouse more because Clubhouse is the podcast place. It's not facial, but you can talk. And that's cool with me.
Right. Yeah.
But Bigo for me is a better place because you can see me. No matter how you feel about me, you can talk about me in the comments. You can call me ugly. I'm going to speak my truth because I know for a fact.
I need that cane, my guy. What cane?
The cane that he got.
Oh, shit, I didn't even realize he had a cane.
Oh, fun fact. I wrapped this cane myself.
Excluded area. Ooh.
Fun fact, I wrapped this cane myself.
Oh. You ready to swing on somebody with that?
No, I don't. Malcolm, can I say it? Should I say it?
No.
Phi Beta Sigma is not a hazing fraternity. We just eat cookies and cupcakes, and we have chicken, and we have meeting.
Oh, my God.
Y'all sound like y'all people who like food. There's nothing wrong with that.
Disclaimer: Phi Beta Sigma is not a hazing fraternity. This cane is for twirling and stepping and
so you blue.
Oh, you used to step?
Yes, I'm the step master.
I should have known that when you was doing your dance the other day.
Yes, sir, John. You already know blue fire all day, man. I can't help.
Oh yeah, you mob. Oh yeah, what's up, mob?
Oh, you mob, John?
Let me stop playing.
Don't play with me. I blue fire here, boy. Don't play with me.
Oh, why? Oh, not with the dots.
I'm just asking.
You
I'm just asking. If you're not, and you're a part of Divine Nine, that's still cool with me. I accept all people in the Divine Nine. We might talk trash to each other, but it's all love.
Never mind about asking. Never mind.
Right.
He said, "Why?"
Right.
Like, okay.
It's the dots for me.
I mean, you said you blue, and you said, oh, you Sigma, and you said why? I'm like, oh, okay, shut.
Hey! If you are Sigma, come on.
Don't shoot the messenger.
Hey! Hold on, Jamal. Hold on, Jamal. Don't pull up the 9. But no, if you are Sigma, what's up, mob? If you're not, you know what I'm saying? We Divine Nine all day. We love all. We don't disrespect any. But for us, it's blue over everything because that's just how we were raised. Bro.
Yep. Don't shoot the messenger or his hairline. Hello.
Shut your Lily, stop
it.
Stop it.
Jesus.
I ignore all that bullshit.
Nah, blue. He said nah, blue.
Oh, nah. So what are you, bro? What's up? I just want to know. What are you?
About to start taking that cane and swinging on you.
I'm not swinging on Malcolm. Please answer this question for the ladies. Have I ever swung? Never mind, Malcolm. Because I was about to ask a question. Never mind. Have I ever swung on any?
I feel like this is not the place for whatever that question is going to be.
That's what I'm saying. Like we getting.
I've never swung on anybody with this cane. This cane has been a strolling and stepping cane only.
Sober, or just
Banfrat?
Yes, sir, Charles. Easier. Hey.
I was in Banfrat.
Hey.
Banfrat.
You talked to Charles about that. He was
Who?
Hey, I see you. Yeah. Good talk. But hey, man, we out here tripping, so this is what we're gonna do. Cause I feel
Make sure y'all come through next Wednesday around what time?
Don't talk about that. Ooh.
What time?
Hey, John.
What time next Wednesday? You say y'all gonna get home around 9.
By 8. Well, y'all time by 9:30. About 9.
So we gonna be live around what time?
9. We're gonna try to go live right at 9:30.
For sure.
9:45.
Sure.
Cause I gotta let bro get on the computer. We're gonna do it from one computer because there's no point for us.
10 o'clock, you mean? You might as well just make that at 10 o'clock because
yeah.
Y'all still gotta settle in. We gotta have a little
being a bitch going to work in the morning. Nigga,
so 10 o'clock?
About 10 o'clock.
Because y'all pushing it 2 hours, but okay. So next Wednesday, we usually do 8:30, but next week is 10 o'clock for personal reasons.
I'm going live before we do that.
I already had a. It's my fault. It's my fault, by the way.
Figo, if you got
it ain't your fault, bro. You just coming to Texas. They'll be okay. They normally used to us starting late anyway, so they'll be okay.
Yeah, niggas gonna be talking about my hairline all the time from the person that's calmed down all day. So you feel me?
And everybody in the podcast, man, like, can y'all before we do our closing arguments, can y'all please thank Lala and Lily for please coming on? And I didn't tell you. I didn't tell y'all. Hey, I didn't tell y'all this, but me and Malcolm talked about this earlier on the phone, and this was y'all Black Journal interview, and y'all passed that motherfucker with flying colors.
So we had an interview and we didn't know about it.
So everybody in the chat, I want y'all to welcome our 2 new Black Journal members, Lily and Lala.
Yay! Thank you.
And once we start our clothing line, we are starting Black Journal hoodies, and y'all will get y'all personalized hoodies. We will take care of that when we get to it. But thank y'all so much. Now, I just want y'all to say, I want to say this before we do closing arguments. I know things happen because things happen with me and Malcolm sometimes, and with
like
other
his
people.
hairline will continue.
Hey, leave my brother hairline alone.
Thank you, Charles.
What is like good with you? Like at this point,
hey, she like her. Hey, but she want to rub that bald head.
You want to rub my head for a reason.
I know you fucking lying.
Lay my head.
Just stop talking about my hairline. Obviously, you like something about it.
I know you fucking lying. Go ahead.
I'm not fucking lying. I'm telling you.
I apologize. Go ahead. Continue.
But look,
low pop head.
We're gonna give out Black Journal hoodies. John, if you ever want to come up, bro, please just hit us up. Hit Lily and them up, hit Lala up, whoever, let us know, and we will definitely bring you up because you have been.
You can hit me up, John. It's okay. I'll tell you.
I've told Charles to come on in, and he said he gonna come when he's comfortable. So we're gonna let bro merge in, and bro might be the 5th member of Black Journal. I'm letting y'all know something, bro. Black Journal is
Black Journal gonna grow.
Black Journal is not just a podcast, bro. Black Journal now for me, bro, is a way of life. Y'all don't understand. On Wednesdays, I don't even think about my job, bro. My entire mindset is Black Journal.
Right.
I don't care about what's going on at work. I don't care about anything
I'll
else.
show my face on purpose next time. Oh.
Facts. That's cool.
Not that he said he'll do it on purpose just cause.
But
yeah, I'm saying it's opposed to the Cam Down person. Yeah.
I just want to. I'm always say this every time we finish. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Thank y'all for coming. Thank y'all for even coming in and watching this. Because without
Thank
y'all,
you, everybody. Thank you.
Without y'all, we wouldn't do shit. And y'all are showing me like we had 53 views last week. I can't wait till he posts this one to see how many we've had. So thank y'all for coming in. And we're gonna start with the closing arguments. And what I'm gonna do is, because I always do this, because bro is the reason that I'm in this predicament in the first place. I'm gonna pass this to Sir Mally Mal so he can do his closing arguments, unless he wants to pass it to somebody else because he has some snapping to do. But I'm gonna let y'all know I'm gonna go last because I got some shit to say.
Yeah, it's not really too much to be snapping.
Oh no, nigga, you know snap at the closing arguments.
Too much snapping. You know, just start recognizing who you are, even when people, you know, come at you, you know, randomly as hell for no fucking reason at all.
Yeah.
Aimed at the person to the person that's not cammed up at all. You gotta wait to control things. You gotta wait to control things. You know what I'm saying?
Not too much on me, sir.
And not too much on me. You've been going in on me.
Not
all
too
night.
much on your hairline, no, sir. But continue.
You've been on my hairline all day.
Sir, please.
Has
continue.
anybody ever told you kind of look like Dave Chappelle a little bit?
Yeah.
Oh no. What? I'm sorry. I can't see it. Sorry. Yeah, you can stick with yeah. Go ahead. Continue.
You see that type of energy right here? It's probably
Not
the reason
that's
why.
a point. Wow.
Look.
Yeah,
How we just have this podcast on change and stuff like that. Black on Black crime and
I see no
genetic. She's been giving examples the whole time.
Tupac said it first. I see no changes.
But hey, just my closing argument.
Tupac said it first. I see no changes.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? When it comes down to my final thoughts, because I'm kind of blown at this point. She blew me. I ain't gonna cap. But she been blew me. But when it came down to anything, you know what I'm saying? Black on black crime is all good.
Elementary crush vibes. Not too much on the person came down now. Go ahead.
John said she wouldn't do it if she didn't care.
Right.
She wouldn't do yeah, right. Exactly.
But
That's all love. That's my way of saying, you know what, it's all love on him, you know?
You know what I mean? But it's all good. But when it comes down to anything, it's all good. Black on black crime, get rid of that shit. You know, I'm done.
That part.
Hello.
Any
words? What would you like to say?
We can only continue to come together and try to change. When you know better, you do better.
Right.
Let's continue to do better, but as a whole.
Exactly. For one, I do appreciate you two for having us come on. You know, this was really a great experience for us. It definitely, next time I will be cammed up. I apologize. So yes, I will be cammed up. But, you know, like I said, I feel as though we are starting to change. I can see it. I can kind of see it in a sense. But I feel as though we've gotten better from the times before when racism and, you know, things were happening before that. So I do feel as though we are progressing. We are progressing slowly, but surely we are. So hopefully one day we can get to some point where we can officially say, hey, everything is with 100% equality and there's no racism but, you know, right now it's still an ongoing battle. So, you know.
I agree with you with it. It is a slow progress, but the more and more people start working on them like they have been doing and loving themselves more and working on stuff.
Right.
everybody else is gonna see that their life is flourishing, stuff like that,
Mhm.
and eventually everybody's gonna fall in line one way or
Right.
another.
Yeah, you're right.
The Ruda,
You're right. So
yeah, his name,
Yeah, he about to snap. That's what that means.
yeah.
what?
Who done did it now? And no black on black crime.
Nah.
Exactly. Not the neck cracking. What's going on?
Oh, nothing. I'm just ready to.
Be like the Amigos. When like one of y'all said earlier, when the envy
My
and the
closing
jealousy and
argument.
trying to
Let's
in the
be like the
competition
amigos.
with others, and when people could recognize that the competition's with themselves, then we'll be able to be like the Amigos and come together as one and work together. Once we start working together and rise as one, we'll be unstoppable. But until we all on the same page, it takes time.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And we could all be amigos. Drinking
And
Casa Amigos.
La Lily.
Yes.
Oh, y'all ready?
Say
Okay.
what?
Malcolm, you know what I gotta do for my closing argument, so I'm gonna do that. My closing argument start with this.
I thought he had when he closes his hands like that, that's about to get serious. Go ahead.
Cause I'm about to give y'all all the smoke. And as a matter of fact, this should make my head hurt. So let's do it. Let's put it where it normally is, and let's be real. I'm taking the hoodie off. Okay. I normally have 5 points, but I only have 4. My closing arguments start with this. Number 1, and the most important for me, is self-love. Self-worth. Before you can do anything about bringing anybody together, we all have to look in the mirror. And as Malcolm said last episode, wipe that dirt and all the grime and all the hardship and all the hurt and pain and disrespectfulness and whatever else you got on your mirror off.
Right.
And start fresh.
Yeah.
Look at yourself in a clear mirror and ask yourself, do I know who I am?
Agreed.
Do I know what I am? Do I know all of us don't know what we destined for, and that's cool because I still don't know exactly what God has for me. But the one thing I do know that God has for me is this podcast. Because since I started this podcast, I've touched a lot of people. Yeah. I've had a lot of people at my job. I've had children. I've had people that have watched it, that have been shared by family members on the street that have came to me and be like, bro, y'all lit. Y'all are really speaking the truth, and I appreciate y'all for that. I've had white people come to me and say, bruh, what the fuck is y'all trying to do? And they're not afraid. They're intrigued because you got 2 young black men that are bringing other black people on to speak their truth. And they're all, and the truth is not bullshit. It's not something that people feel like that is just one-sided. Everything we've said, all 4 people in this podcast have been something that everybody in this podcast, no matter you're black, white, Mexican, Puerto Rican, etc., can relate to.
Yeah.
But it all starts with yourself. You can't expect, and I said this last podcast, Malcolm, do not tell me what the fuck I need to do for me when you ain't even did what you need to do for you. How are you gonna tell me how to love myself when you don't even love yourself? You ain't even went through and wiped and really wiped off your shit, and it's gonna take more than Windex and a paper towel to wipe that mirror off. So stop playing with me. I'm in the process of wiping my mirror off. I'm halfway full and I'm halfway clean. I got another half to go, and the other half is gonna be worse than the first. But you know what I'm gonna do every morning, no matter how I feel? I'm gonna wake up, I'm gonna look myself in the mirror, and I'm gonna say this to myself. And this ain't gotta be what you say, but you can say something about this. My mama, she writes sticky notes with positivity on her mirror. And when she gets up every morning, she sees them. With me, I talk it.
Yeah.
You are powerful. You are a king. You are a black man in America that has goals, ambitions, and have wants and needs that only you can achieve. You have a journey that you have to go on, and nobody else can go on that journey. And like I said earlier, you the finest motherfucker on the planet Earth in your mind. It don't gotta be in nobody else's mind. As long as you feel like you the finest motherfucker, can't nobody tell you shit. Number 2, togetherness. We're so stuck up our own asses in the negative way that we won't look at the opposition and see. And I'm not talking about white people. I'm not talking about black people. I'm talking about everybody as a whole. White people, you look at us as dangerous. You look at us as ignorant. You look at us as some of y'all look at us as stupid and worthless. But we are powerful. Everybody on this earth is powerful. Everybody has the power of manifestation. Nobody is left out of that. But what y'all really angry about is that y'all know that it didn't start from y'all, but it started from us. And I'm not being petty. I'm not being mean. I'm just being factual. If you don't believe me, go look up what the translation to Africa truthfully is. And it's the Garden of Eden. The name that Africa is the name that they gave them, that they gave that state, that they gave that country, or they gave that continent, whatever you want to call it. But if you look up the actual meaning of Africa, it's the Garden of Eden. And if you noticed, in society, they always try to downplay Africa. You never see Africa in a beautiful way. You always see the poor part, or the war part, or certain parts that are negative, but you never see the beautiful cities, the vast buildings and beautiful countryside that they have, the gold that they have, the rich history that they have. They're not going to focus on the positive. They want you to focus on the negative.
Yeah.
Focus on positivity. No matter it, bro. I can attest to this for sure. I go through negativity 24/7. I deal with motherfuckers being negative towards me and around me all day. And yes, I vent. But when it comes to those kids, I'm the most positive light that they can ever see. Because they need something like that. These kids are not acting out because they just want to act out. They're acting out because they want attention. They want somebody to actually care. It's not just kids, it's adults too. And you can tell me if I'm wrong. Anybody in this panel can stop me. Everybody looks for everybody else's opinion. Unless you know yourself. If you don't know yourself, you get value and enjoyment and pleasure out of other people's opinions of you. When you got to look in the mirror, they ain't got to look in the mirror with you. You wake up every morning and you don't see them people behind you in that mirror. You see yourself. So why not speak that positive into yourself before you go? And that's why the amigos, like John said, are the way they are. They know who they are. They know what they have to do. They know where they come from. They know their history, but they're not holding on to it. Fun fact, Hispanics and Mexicans were enslaved too. If you didn't know that. And they take they got punished just like we did. Indians were enslaved. Their land was taken from them. The land of tears was the worst. The Trail of Tears was one of the worst things that happened to the Indians in the world. They made these people walk miles to a different location. They had no idea. They forced them to do this. And these people still show more peace than we do. Yes, we were enslaved longer. Yes, we are treated worse. Yes, we are shot on any open opportunity. Yes, we kill each other. But it all starts with us. And I'm not trying to be no rapper or no bar, but there's a you and us for a reason. Because before you can focus on us, you got to focus on you. It's that simple, bro. I'm going to continue to go back to self because that's where it starts. It's never going to start with us coming together because we can't come together and everybody's not on the same page. Until you know, love, and understand you will never be able to join up with somebody and tell them, what can we do next? Because you ain't figured out you yet. My third point before I start ranting, because I was about to snap again, but I'm trying not to, because I'm really trying to chill. But my third point is this. Baby steps and patience are two of the things that we're going to have to use. We've never tried to get each other to stand together. And when we do, we only get a certain percentage of those people. The civil rights movement, everybody wasn't out there. It was majority, but everybody wasn't out there. Black Lives Matter, everybody's not out there. Any racism towards black people, everybody not standing up for that shit. You might share the video, you might comment, but you're not going to pod. You're not going out there and really protesting. You're not going out there and doing other things. And I'm not saying you have to, but you have to show your support somehow, some way. You can't expect the world to be better if you're not playing a part in helping to be better. But once again, we can't all be better until we're all ourselves. We're better and within ourselves. You can't expect to help anybody and reach anybody if you are not working on yourself. I tell the kids this all the time. I'm a work in progress. Don't judge me. I am a work in progress. I'm not all the way together. I'm still learning like y'all. And that's why they relate to me. And that's why they come to me. Because they see I'm not perfect. Never claimed to have been perfect. I'm working to better myself every day, no matter if it's me stopping doing something that I feel like is a habit that need to be abolished, or if it's just me working on my attitude, if it's me working on the way I talk to people, if it's me working on my tone of voice with people. You have to work on you. And it's going to be an ongoing thing. It's going to be a day-by-day thing. It's not going to be 2 months and you're enlightened. You're one with yourself. We got a lot of dirt that we gotta dig up, bro, before you can really just sit and be comfortable with you. Some people are comfortable with them and they ain't even working on themselves. What do we do next? Where does the change start? The change starts with you. Not us, you. It will never start with us until you get you under control. Everybody on this panel can come to say that they've started their journey. They might not be far. They might be farther than me. I don't care how far you are. I'm just glad that you are working on yourself, and I support you. And number 4, the quad, because that's me. This is probably, for me, one of the most important things that I've told myself. Knowledge never goes away. Learning never goes away. You will never know everything. But you can learn it. You can research it. You'll never know everything about a person until you ask them questions. You'll never know how a person feels about you until you ask that question. I'm not saying care about how they feel about you, but at least hear them out. And I'm done. I don't want to get too far into it, but y'all have a good night, man. We've been on here a while. I'm finna get on Bigo for a few minutes so I can talk shit, because I know that's what we're about to do anyway. So we about to get on Bigo. If you on Bigo, come on to the pod, come on to the live, man. It don't matter who goes live. It can be me, Lily, Malcolm, or Lala. I don't care who goes live.
I'll go live.
Lala go live because she got more people, and I'm not as live.
No, I don't.
Can you just let me speak positivity into you? Jesus Christ. Jesus. But we're gonna let Lala go live. Y'all, this has been a Black Journal, man. Episode 19. Episode 20 will be a Texas edition for me and Sir Mally Mal, man. We gonna turn up. And Saturday, Malcolm, I'm thinking about going live too.
For sure, you already know.
Just in case you got Bigo and you don't know my Bigo ID, it's Lala8922.
Hey, I'm King Hub, man. I'm King Hub 4, man. Y'all know what it is, bro. If you don't know mine, I'm King Hub 4. Follow me. Come on. Have fun. Do what you got to do. Hey, this has been a Black Journal episode 19. We thank y'all for coming in. Thank y'all for seeing the new addition to our family. We have 2 new members, and I'm glad they're female because me and Malcolm feel like sometimes women feel like we be misogynistic because it's just 2 males on this podcast. So now we can get it from both sides, and we don't have to always stretch our necks out to call and see who can get on in a short notice. So this has been the Black Journal. This has been probably one of the best podcasts that I've done because we've had equal information from everybody. So we'll see y'all later.
Not true, but okay.
Ashe,
No,
the Sensei, the Sir, and the Queen Lala. We'll see y'all later, man. Follow us on Bigo. Ashe.
Right.